Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. See by title below, yes, it's on episode 6 of Fuuka, and I finally get the episode that I've been waiting for, that I've been asking for the past how many episodes. An episode focused on Koyuki, an episode focused on Tama. Like, literally, I've been waiting for this. Like, sure, I saw that there were some people too kind of disappointed. You know, they wanted to see stuff about the band, and you're not alone. I would love to see more stuff about the band together. You know, listen to more songs and everything. But I've been waiting for a Koyuki focused episode for the longest time to really, you know, finally decide what side am I going to pick. And this episode has finally solidified that I will definitely 100% be rooting for Koyuki. I am shipping her with you so hard right now. And that's just how I feel. All you Fuuka fans, there's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. You know, you can side with her as much as you want. It's your opinion, you know. This is why I always love kind of these things where you ship a certain person with someone, and then there's other people, kind of shipping wars kind of thing. It's always interesting to see, like, oh no, she's gonna end up with Fuuka because of this, and like, oh no, Koyuki because of this, and I don't know. It's always enjoyable to see, except when, of course, it gets a little too heated and everything, you know. I've definitely seen some shipping wars where it gets pretty damn heated, but overall, like, for the longest time, I've been kind of iffy on which side I was gonna pick. Obviously, Fuuka has been pretty much the focus of the whole season and everything just points towards her, you know, being with you in the end. Her being the main character. The name of the damn anime is her name. Showing so much focus on her over Koyuki, even though it is a love triangle and everything. And finally, this episode, we get to see more about Koyuki. We get to see. We always saw, and like I figured that was why they didn't make an episode focus on her. We always saw that, you know, the reasons and everything why she, you know, they've been childhood friends and everything. She loved him ever since he was, you know, they were little and everything. But we never really got an in-depth story, an in-depth view on that past to see what really happened. And we finally do get to see that in this episode. And honestly, literally, I was so happy to see it, yet so sad at the same time. Happy because we finally get to see the backstory, but so sad because literally this episode hit me in the coconut really hard. It hit me in the feels so hard. Like, all aboard the feels train when, oh my gosh, when we were seeing like how Koyuki's past with her parents, you know, fighting all the time, her moments with, you know, you and everything. And then even that part when you pretty much, you know, he made the two snowmans because they promised that if they ever snowed. And she just ends up, you know, she's smiling and he's like, oh, see, I like it better when you smile. And she just starts crying. I was like, oh, Tama-chan, Koyuki, don't cry. Like, literally, I was tearing up. I'm not gonna lie. I was tearing up at that part. I was like, yeah, she deserves you so much. I'm sorry, Fuuka fans. I'm sorry, Fuuka. But, like, literally, she has loved him since they were young, since they were kids. Sure, you can go ahead and say like, oh, she lost her chance if Fuuka ever ends up doing it, and maybe that is true if she doesn't step up and do it. But like, I just feel so sorry. Like, the things she had to go through when she was little. She wanted to stay with him, of course. Obviously, she couldn't say goodbye because it would hurt her too much. She ended up crying, and then finally she's able to find him again. And guess what? It seems that he's obviously has feelings for this other girl named Fuuka. Your dream has always been to, you know, you had a wish and everything that both of you guys would play on a stage together in a band and everything. And then now all of a sudden you see him doing that with this other girl. I just felt so sorry for her. I understood why she kind of got like she was about to do something, gives him something besides a ticket, and then all of a sudden that happens and she just wants to leave and everything. And I just felt so sorry for her. But, you know, then you're like, well, yeah, but Fuuka obviously has feelings for him and everything and all this kind of stuff. But in this episode, she literally says she doesn't have anyone she likes. She does not even looking for anything like a relationship at all. So I'm not too sure if that is a lie, because it did point towards things in the last couple episodes where she obviously does have some feelings for him and obviously could be looking for a relationship, as we saw in like the first episode where she was like, oh, who knows, maybe we could be boyfriend girlfriend kind of thing, you know. So like I'm still kind of confused on Fuuka's point of view on what she's thinking and what she's doing and everything. Obviously, you has some feelings for Fuuka. Obviously, Koyuki has feelings for you. So that's how this love triangle is going to affect. I don't know where Fuuka is, on her feelings, and you. I'm still not too fully sure if he still has feelings for Koyuki or not. So it really does make the whole. Now that we finally see more of Koyuki's side and everything, in my opinion, it makes the love triangle a lot more dynamic and a lot more like, damn, what's gonna happen next? Who is he gonna pick and everything? And it really gets you, like, in my opinion at least, delve more into the story, and I really did enjoy it. And like I love the part in how we got to see how, in contrast, how when they were little and everything, Koyuki and you, and how he was always, he gets emotional real fast and everything, but even though he's scared a lot of times, he would rush down to, give Koyuki a band-aid, even though he was scared before that, and we see that she's always yelling at him, and then she has this moment where she's all like blushing and shy and everything, and then you see that when, she's giving the ticket to him and everything, and she finds out that he was mad, not mad, but he was scared as well, like her, and then she starts yelling at him, and he gets all like scared and everything a little bit, and then he gets all happy when, she, forgives him and everything. It's just like when they were little. So I love that contrast that they had, showing them when they were younger and then throwing it back in when they're, the current day. And I love that chemistry that it did show, and I really do want Koyuki to be with you. And I don't know if you guys feel differently, that's your opinion, but in my opinion, after watching this episode, I find it really hard to pick, Fuuka's side, especially considering she said she does not like anyone. She could have been lying, but it just seems like that is wholly true on her part. Maybe she obviously was the whole part when she was mad at him before, but that seemed, maybe it was just like a friend thing, like she felt that he didn't trust her, and it was not like a romantic kind of thing going on. Maybe it was for you, obviously, but not for Fuuka. In my opinion, that's how I am viewing it, at least. But yeah, it was also nice to see, obviously, Koyuki and Fuuka kind of having some nice moments as well. Fuuka giving Koyuki a different view, an optimistic view on her song, since Koyuki just sees them as like one-sided love and not getting anything done with her, kind of thing when she sings these songs. But all of a sudden you see that it's the emotion that she puts into it, and you see that people like Fuuka love her songs because of these reasons, not just because of like it's a, the kind of song you listen to when you're heartbroken as well. It's also because you can definitely really feel the emotions in that song. And obviously, I love the song she played at the beginning. Obviously, she wasn't up to par with it there, but they did play it in the ending song instead of the normal ending song, and I absolutely love that song. I cannot wait to hear more songs from Koyuki and just more songs from this anime period, because so far I've actually really enjoyed the songs, even though they haven't shown a lot of songs so far yet, but yeah, after that whole ordeal, which we get a ton of kind of censorship fan service with them in the bath, probably when the Blu-rays come out and everything, that'll probably be uncensored. So if you're looking forward to that, then yeah. There was also some comedy as well when Koyuki's looking at Fuuka's chest area, and pretty much like, we're even. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, Koyuki. But obviously, you can see that Koyuki is more fired up and happy now, excited and ready to, push forward for her love for him. Obviously, probably, Fuuka saying that she's on her side, going to help her along the way and doesn't like anyone, definitely boosts, Koyuki's kind of her perception on what's going to be happening right now, boosts her morale. That's what I'm looking for. And as for Fuuka, obviously, she's going to end up falling for you probably along the way somewhere, and then find out that she's been rooting for Koyuki all along, and finds out Koyuki likes her, and thus creates this huge rift on she doesn't want to betray Koyuki, but she has feelings for you. That's probably what's going to happen. That's probably how, that's pretty much how a lot of love triangles end up going, and I could definitely see that being very emotional. And man, when it comes to those last couple episodes for this season, I swear it's gonna be a huge feels fest. Like literally, we're just gonna be on the feels train and stuck on there for a while, and I'm not looking forward to that at all, to be honest. I'm looking forward to seeing the ending aspect, to see who ends up being with who. It's gonna be, someone's gonna be hurt. Obviously, it's gonna be sad, but I'm hoping it's Koyuki that's going to be with him. That's just my opinion. I'm rooting for her so hard. Go Koyuki, go Tama-chan. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. The other thing that happened at the very end of the episode, cliffhanger, was that someone took a picture of, you know, Koyuki and Yu doing their pinky promise thing, and obviously that's gonna be blown up, as you saw in the title of the next chapter is blown up. It's probably gonna be something super huge, and everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, Koyuki is in love with this boy. This is the boy that she's been singing about. Oh my gosh, you know, they have a relationship kind of thing. And then there's gonna be the thing with Fuuka, like, what's going on there? And then, you know, just a whole bunch of drama is gonna be in the next episode, to which honestly I can't wait to see how they are all going to react to that, because it should definitely be pretty damn interesting to see. But nonetheless, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, it's where it might get even more emotional than this one. Excited but scared at the same time. But yeah, just gotta wait till next time, guys. So see ya.